Hey, sugar, you hungry? Honey, we making beef stew today, and these are your ingredients. Let's get started. I got that beef stew meat in the bowl, and we're gonna season it up with some onion powder, garlic powder, beef bouillon. Then we're gonna add in some Italian seasoning. I also got some season. Then I'm gonna put some black pepper in there, just like that. And then, honey, we're gonna go ahead and mix those seasonings through. Now I got my Dutch oven heated. Then we're going to add some vegetable oil. And then we're going to start putting those pieces in the Dutch oven. Now what we're trying to accomplish here is a brown color. We're trying to sear that meat and lock in those flavors, that seasoning that's on the meat. Now you want to put it in the skillet, but you don't want to overcrowd the skillet. Because once you do that, you're going to start stewing your meat instead of searing. Make sure you do it just like that. Now we're going to flip it over. I'm going to show you that brown color just like that. And now I did it in batches and took all that meat out and put it in a plate, set it to the side. I'm going to add onions and celery here just like that. Don't worry about those brown bits on the bottom. That's just the foundation. And once we deglaze the pan, all of that is going to come up. I'm seasoning with seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, just like that. You want to season every step. Now I'm going to add in minced garlic. Just like that. Saute it for a moment. After that, honey, we're going to add some tomato paste. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons here. Now you want to cook that tomato paste out. Just like that. And then we're going to add flour. Stir that flour through. We're going to add 1 more tablespoon. So that's 2 tablespoons of flour. Just like that. And you want to make sure you cook that flour on out. You don't want that flour taste in your stew. Now I'm going to add a cup of red cooking wine. That was a cup of red cooking wine. Or you can have regular red wine, Cabernet Sauvignon. And after that, we're going to make sure we cook that red wine out and let it cook down. It should look like that. After that, we're going to start adding in beef broth. I'm going to add in 8 cups of beef broth. 8 cups. After you add your beef broth, we're going to start seasoning the broth. I got onion powder and garlic powder, some Italian seasoning. I also going to put up some crushed bay leaves. I'm also going to put half a teaspoon of black pepper, just like that. And then we're going to stir that through. After that, we're going to toss that meat in that stock. Because now we just want to cook your meat out. Just like that. Now we're going to add in a French onion soup mix. That's going to add flavor to your stock. Then I put in a thyme and rosemary in there. Cook that on for about an hour. Now we're going to add our potatoes and our carrots. And then we're going to put the heat on low. And we're going to let that continue to cook out. Just like that. So once that finished cooking, we're going to plate this beef stew up. And it should just like this. Beef stew, honey. Now let me try it. Ooh, this is hot, honey. Get that spoon in there. Blow it, child. You're going to burn your mouth off. Ooh, this is so good. Honey, I'm telling you that beef stew is tender. The carrots tender and the potatoes good. You better try it. I got to go.